Please don't take it out of my hand.
Let me have your driver's license
No,
so I can cut you a
required
citation.
to present it. Hey!
Everything's take a picture of me, you understand?
Yo, you see?
You got my shield number, that's all you need.
Cops usually throw their weight around on innocent people, but it's a different story when they meet someone who doesn't take their crap, just like this black pedestrian.
Please don't take it out of my hand.
Let me have your driver's license
No,
so I can cut you a
required to
citation.
present it. Hey!
Everything's take a picture of me, you understand?
Yo, you see?
You got my shield number, that's all you need.
Police officers often show their true colors when they think no one is looking. On November 28, 2021, Mr. Simon was walking down a street in Brooklyn when NYPD officers appeared out of nowhere to harass him.
Sure.
I mean, this all the questions for officer. What I do, I didn't do nothing wrong. You see me walking on the streets.
Yes, that's what we're stopping. If you see me walking on the streets.
Do you see me walking on the streets? Because I'm smoking my split, walking on the streets?
That's right.
That's not illegal, man. I didn't know y'all was doing that. That's what I'm doing now. Is just coming people over for no reason. Mad embarrassing, man. I just came out of there eating a burger and all of that, man.
Yeah, you can make a burger there.
Taking on my shirt, all of this stuff.
That's where you like.
Grab it. No, man, I'm just saying, you grabbing my doors and all of that, man, that shit was crazy.
For no apparent reason, these officers start to frisk Simon down. They empty his pockets like he was some kind of drug dealer. But Mr. Simon finally had enough.
What
are you talking? Yo, you want me to take off my pants, man?
Yo, relax, don't reach,
yo, come on, don't do that.
Don't do that,
on my
you don't do that, alright? Alright, you
yo.
go ahead, you search it.
Come on, man.
You want to comfortable? Search, what?
Come on, man. Look, you want me to take off my pants?
No.
You don't have to take off my you want to grab my everything, man. What's wrong with you, man? That's some disrespectful that I told you I work. And you want to why are you so intense for? You just grabbing my man. You did grab my man. You grab my, that's right. You grab my man. Yo, get the me, man. Nah, ain't no man. What's your name? What's your you sir? Are you That's right. Hold up. Let me take my picture of you. Because you want to grab my you want to hear about me tomorrow morning.
But things would really escalate when Simon goes to take a picture of one of the officers who allegedly tried to strip him.
You want to hear about me tomorrow morning? You want to hear about me? You want to hear about me tomorrow morning? Nah, I don't want no business card. I don't want no business card. Right here. Come 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 right here. Don't grab my phone. Don't grab. Yo, bro, you see this, right?
Everything's okay.
Grabbing my and everything, man. The right here.
Everything's take a picture of me. You understand?
Yo, you see? Now
You got my
wanna break
shield number. That's
phone?
all you need.
Outta
My
here.
shield number. That's it.
Hey, you broke my phone.
Well, I told you not to take a picture of me. You cannot do that. All right?
Yo, you see this, right? They broke my phone. So
Everything's
who's
on
gonna pay
camera.
more for my phone?
Everything's on camera.
Who's gonna pay for my phone? After you done grab my phone.
I told you not to take a picture of us.
What are you talking about?
Can't take a
You're a
picture of
public
us.
servant. I can take a picture
All you
of
get
you.
is our name and shit.
I can take a picture of you. You're a public
Not
servant.
when you're too close
You
to
sign up to that. What are you talking about? You taking me grabbing my phone?
No, you cannot take a
You
picture that
grab
close
my
to me.
You grab my and you gonna remember me for doing that. You a crabby. You broke my phone. That's a $1,000 phone. Who gonna pay for my phone? Why you biting your lips? Why you biting your lips? You feel intimidated by me? You grab my You grab my
Are you have an idea, you?
Huh? I don't need a ID.
You have an ID on you?
Yeah, I got a ID
Can I
on
see your
me.
ID?
For what? For
Can I
what?
see your ID?
What you want my ID for?
Can I see your ID? Oh, you don't want to give you your ID?
No, don't worry. I got you. And I'm pretty sure people recorded right
You
here.
want to take your ID?
recorded.
Yeah,
We've been recording
that's right.
since we jumped.
All right, I got y'all.
All right.
I got
All right?
you.
All right.
I got you, grabbing my destroy my phone.
All right, 91. 91.
The officer slapping the phone out of Simon's hand and breaking it is considered assault in whatever state statute you may look at. The Three Stooges left the crime scene, but later came back to smooth things out when they heard Simon called an ambulance.
Hey. Remember this new face. These
coming
dudes
from-
right
it's
here.
talking
Nah. Ain't you a sergeant?
just me, it's just
That's
me.
what you doing?
It's
That's
just
what
me.
you doing? That's what you training them
just
to pay for that.
Come.
Y'all gonna for that.
Sir, come.
You and your goons. Y'all running
Come.
around like that's some
Come, we talking
Nah, ain't no
about
talking no more. Ain't no talking. Especially you. Especially you. You want you want you wild stinking ass.
by myself to talk to you.
I don't get you was right there.
I'm gonna tell you.
Listen to me. And you a sergeant?
Yes.
You see this and you a sergeant, you got them conducting themselves like that?
We'll talk. I don't want your business to get out.
I ain't got nothing to say to you,
What do
bro.
you want to do? What do you
I
wanna
already
do?
told you what I'm gonna do. I know the procedure. I'm gonna
what?
call, I'm gonna get superior, and I'm gonna profess some charges on this here for grabbing my.
So you want to go to the hospital?
No, yeah, I'm waiting for the ambulance.
Okay.
I'm waiting for the ambulance.
But I have to document it for you.
No, I don't want you, cause you was right here. You part of the incident.
I'll take the report for you.
No, you ain't gonna take no report. You gonna take the report when it comes to whoever else is going down from. Cause that's why y'all ain't playing games, touching the right people.
Okay, here's the
Y'all
thing.
gonna pay, especially these little predator right here.
Listen.
Touching. Don't touch me, bro.
I'm not gonna touch you.
Don't
I'm
touch
not
me.
gonna touch you.
Don't touch. I don't want to talk to you. I told you. You part of the incident.
I'm gonna help
so
you.
you can't. No, you can't help me, bro.
You want me to document it?
I'm gonna talk to the lawyer. No, not you. Not you. I talk to somebody else. Not you, because you stood right there. Y'all here acting like some hooligans. With the right one, y'all grabbing up on my. Now I gotta go to the hospital.
Okay.
The officer was so persistent in trying to smooth things out with Simon because he realized that this was going to be a big lawsuit against all three of them and the entire PD. But Simon wanted nothing to do with people who physically and sexually assaulted him.
This nigga right here, look, babe. Now he wanna talk. Look at him. And he a sergeant. He supposed to be an example for these right here, son. Grown ass. Alright, I got them though. Like I said, since you giving out sandwiches.
3. 7 over 2-3.
Yeah, nigga grab me
Coming
on
across
my
Foster Avenue and Smith Avenue.
right here. Look at my shit swollen.
So you want to make a complaint?
Look at like I said, I don't want to talk to you, officer. I don't want to talk to you at your chest. You let them do all that foul shit right there.
Okay, here's the thing.
No,
I'll make the complaint for you.
no, I don't need your complaint. Yeah, screenshot him.
7 Charlie.
That's the sergeant. Look. You see him?
Simpson 4899.
Don't worry, I got him. Everything gonna call you when I get to the hospital, Dave.
So one more time, you're not gonna give me no info?
Yo, excuse me. I don't want these guys around me. They just assault me. They just over there, constantly.
Have no point.
When he tried to take a picture of them before he got assaulted, but now suddenly everything was A-okay? Since this incident, internal investigation substantiated Simon's allegations, but so far the officers involved suffered no punishment.
Hey, come here. Let me explain something to you. You be extremely... No, don't walk away from me.
Am I under arrest?
No, just be extremely careful when you come up on somebody.
Okay, be extremely careful
Listen,
when you're
I didn't
driving
see
because you cut me off. You
Listen,
did
I
not even use your
see
turn
you.
signal. Use
At
your
the
turn
last
signal.
minute, he called. He needed me over here.
So use your turn
Okay,
signal.
I did not
Is that
know
the law?
that. Okay.
Are you supposed
Listen,
to use
do
the turn
not
signal?
come up threatening on me like that.
I'm
That's a
not
good way to go to
threatening.
jail,
Look at
okay?
you. For what? My bad drive?
No.
You're going to
you
send
do
me
not
to
come
jail
up here
for your
beating
bad
on my
driving?
window,
I
man.
knocked on your window.
Okay.
I knocked on your
Be
window
extremely
after
careful.
you
That's
cut
called
across
menacing.
2 lanes
Huh?
without your turn signal.
Oh, I think you're fixing to go to jail.
Because of your
listen
bad
to
driving.
me. You do not come up in a protest like that, beating on my window.
I
You got
knocked on your
scared me because
window.
I had no clue you were there.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, did you have a clue I was behind you when you cut across 2
I
lanes
did
of
not.
traffic?
No, I
Then
did
you
not.
should drive better.
Okay. I have a dog in my back. It's hard for me to see. I've done apologize to you. Now this will
I
be the
didn't hear
third
that.
time.
Okay.
It's not extremely smart to be acting the way you're acting right now because I will put you in jail. Okay?
No,
I
I
will
don't.
put you in jail. I don't care.
Okay.
Plain and simple. Do you understand me?
Do I understand what?
That I will put you in jail.
For what?
First off, your disorderly conduct,
What
menacing,
disorderly
beating on my
menacing?
window like
you
that.
are
Okay?
armed to the teeth, and I'm menacing. I knocked
You don't
on
walk
the
up on
window.
us like that.
Okay. May I drive away now?
Not yet, you're not.
Bad course.
48.
Go ahead.
Kentucky Edward 3, Young 180. Also, send me another unit over here. McDonald.
If I did that, I would have got.
I've written like Temple.
I have other things to do.
That 28 comes back in 2022 Chevy 4-door white to a Juniper Milligan out of Smithland. It's valid and it's on.
10-10 with that vehicle at this point. Do you have your driver's license on you, ma'am? Simple
it's a traffic
question.
stop.
It is now.
Why?
Because you got out on my vehicle and beat on my window. Now, right now, I'm
walked on
investigating a disorderly conduct. I need to see your driver's license and your proof of insurance.
Okay, this is not a traffic stop because I walked.
Do you understand what I'm asking you?
Yes, I hear you.
Okay,
I just don't
I
think
need
you're
you to
right.
get your driver's license and proof of insurance.
Are citizens allowed to tell officers when they break a law? Well, this next woman got sent to jail for doing that. On August 18, 2023, Juniper Mulligan was driving with her mother when Deputy Croft took a sharp lane change and came in front of her, almost causing an accident. When she came to confront him about it, Croft threw a tantrum.
Need your driver's license. See your driver's license.
I'm sorry. Please don't take it out of my hand.
Let me have your driver's license
No,
so I can
am
cut you a
required to
citation.
present it. Hey, give
Back
my
off
property
before
back.
you go to jail.
Give my property back.
Don't sit down. Don't be reaching in your car either.
For my phone.
I've got it all on recording.
Yeah, I know.
Ain't that? So, I can't do nothing with this dog in the back seat.
He stole my property.
State rights. No, he didn't. That's the state's property. Stay right there.
Okay. So, pull up. I went in the far lane over here, I guess.
Croft's ego was so massive it could cover the sun. All he had to do was just apologize for his rash behavior. Juniper wasn't going to write him a ticket, but his aggressive nature would show momentarily.
She comes up here. I'm getting ready to talk to him. She comes beating on my window. Scares me to death. Had no clue. Jump out. She starts freaking. Boom, 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 boom. So I hit the record it. Start recording. And now she's been the way she's been. I mean, she's yelling and screaming. She's disorderly. I'm fixing to hook her up for disorderly.
Now the tyrant explains to the other tyrant a drummed-up lie to save his face, while Croft's partner continues to threaten Juniper with arrest.
If she don't want to give her keys up, then we'll tow that vehicle.
At this point, Deputy Croft called Sheriff Norman and got the go-ahead for something horrible.
You're okay.
I would like to give my mother my keys now.
Okay, that was.
I would like to give my mother my keys.
No, so you're not going to do it. You're handcuffed, okay?
I know.
So,
I want my mother to go in my
listen,
pocket.
listen to me.
No,
You're under
I
arrest.
want
So
her
this is
to
a
take
search
it.
incident to arrest, okay? I'm lawfully able to search you after
Okay.
you've been placed under arrest, okay?
Sure.
I understand, but I'm just telling you how it is. Sorry, I don't do anything stupid.
Central, make sure we have a separate assignment for this incident.
Just something like that.
That's the hard way to do it.
Well, I know. You kind of got it all wrapped up in there.
Yeah.
So, obviously, I was the initial officer who was out here, so I'm going to make sure that he's okay with her having the keys, and if he's okay with it, then that's what we'll do, okay?
Sure.
Now, is there going to be any other, do you have any kind of weapons, guns, knives? I saw you hand a knife to your mom over there. Okay, is there anything else?
She took it out of my pocket.
While handing out Juniper's belongings to her mother, when she herself sped up the process, the other deputy became aggressive for no reason.
Is your wallet in your back pocket? Can you go ahead and just grab that out with your left hand?
Sure.
Okay. No, absolutely not. Okay, yeah, no, come here. You're on the
I was just handing my
Yep.
property to my mother.
Unless you want to go in cuffs, give me those keys. Stand over there. Stand over there, or you're going to be arrested for interfering in this investigation. Stand back.
I'm just got her keys.
You're not grabbing anything on this car.
Occupant in the vehicle. He has a Concord Fire Department shirt on.
Stay there. Do not touch those keys.
Excuse me. I'm not a freaking dog.
I'm going to let Croft decide what to do with the vehicle. And that's what I told her. I said, we're going to let them decide what to do with the vehicle until we start giving keys to people. So they're going to stay right there until Croft gives a call.
These cops were fueled by their ego and had the sole desire to show dominance over innocent civilians.
You wish to talk to me about what happened today that led to this? Because it's honestly, I don't know. I rolled up here and the situation was already happening.
Right. Will it affect my arrest?
Do what?
Will it affect this? Do I get out?
No.
Okay, well, that cop, whoever, cut across 2 lanes of traffic
We're at over here on the road.
on the bridge. Cut in front of me across 2 lanes of traffic, no lights, no signals. And I honked at him, and then I came here to tell him he was a bad driver, and this happened.
Well, so tell me how you went about telling that he was a bad driver. I believe that's where the problem's gonna
I just went up and knocked on his door. I knocked twice on glass. That's it.
Well, I mean, you realize there's better. Would you agree that we could have went about this in a better way? You know that you can just go to the sheriff's department and say, "Hey, I want to talk with the sheriff. I've got a problem with what happened today on the road." Do you realize that's the way to go about this? Because listen, let me tell you something. I do not enjoy taking away people's freedoms. I did not get in this job to do so. Unless you want to go in cuffs, give me those keys. Stand over there. Stand over there, or you're going to be arrested for interfering in this investigation. Stand back.
I'm just got her keys.
Stay there. I take it very seriously, okay? And I hate that this is what it's come to today, okay? But I wish that on your side as well, I wish that we could have done better today to not do this, because I mean, I wish that we would have been able to go, you know what, he would have, I guarantee if you went to the sheriff's department and said, this is what's happening, they would have called him directly, and he would have came up there, and you guys could all three had a meeting.
All I wanted to do was tell him he was driving badly.
Yeah.
And then he turned it around and got mad at me. All I was going to do was let him know he cut across 2 lanes of traffic. You know, if you're supposed to uphold the law, you should, actually follow the law.
I agree. But at the same time, whenever something like that happens, and you do this, and you take it to this,
I just wanted to let him know he was driving bad. As someone in uniform, he should do better. He should be aware of the laws he's trying to enforce.
But let me ask you this, man. Do you think if we could go back in time, you do this a little bit different? You think that it was appropriate?
Okay, fine. You're right. I would park and I would wait for him to notice me. But I would still want to let him know.
And there's nothing wrong with if he pulled in here and he did that, and you can pull in here as well, obviously, you know, and then if he was walking in there to get something to eat, you could say, excuse me, sir, this is what happened on the road. I do not appreciate it. And you can, you know what, I will be filing a complaint.
Okay.
And that is your right to do, but I tell you, whenever you go there and you beat on his window and you put him in fear of physical injury, it's called
I disagree with that.
Well, I wasn't here for that, okay? So, but like I said, I don't like the way that this has turned out today.
Me neither.
But moving forward, I mean, I want you to be able to just, I get frustrated on the road too. Even being in a marked police car, like people pull that in front of me all the time, and it's frustrating. And I want to go up there, and I want to say, you know, what are you doing? What are you doing? But I can't, because that's first of all, that's extremely unprofessional, and there's better ways to do it.
Okay.
So
that's true.
I appreciate you being nice and cordial with me and talking to me. I promise I'm not a mean person, okay?
Unless you want to go in cuffs, give me those keys.
I'm going to do my best to be able to have your mom take the car where it doesn't get towed, okay?
I appreciate that.
All right, well, I'll be back with you soon, okay? Can you feel the air?
Yes.
Okay.
What's even more messed up is how her public defender behaved. He sent a series of uncomfortable and sexually explicit messages to Juniper. This was so disgusting that Juniper eventually decided to start her own GoFundMe to hire a personal lawyer. Not only was the PD corrupt, the public defenders were creeps. This is America for the average woman.
Are you serious?
Yeah, turn around.
This is my son. Let me bring my son home first. What are you doing to my son?
Cops often make dumb mistakes that throw their careers into a downward spiral. Just like these two. In the early morning of July 4th, 2024, John Sexton was out for a walk with his son in Watonga, Oklahoma. This is when he was confronted by Officer Joaquin Montoya.
Hey, how you doing today? Yeah, where you heading off to? Just walking. Any specific location? Okay. Is this your son?
Yes.
All right. Hey, what's your name?
You can tell him my name.
All right. What's your name, sir?
Johnny.
Johnny. All right. All right, Johnny. Where you coming from?
Just walking around.
Just walking around?
Yeah.
All right. Enjoying this weather?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Well, we're checking up on you, man. You know.
Just walk around. What the heck is this deal?
Found it a little bit suspicious, you know. So,
what?
just walking around.
Walking around is a little bit suspicious?
I mean, technically not really, but I mean, it is pretty early in the morning. Just wondering what was going on.
That's what we do. We get up early in the morning.
You got your ID on you?
What do I need an ID for?
Because I just asked you for it.
I don't need to show my ID.
Okay, if you don't give me your ID, I'm going to take you to jail for failure to identify, because I've identified that you've been walking around down here at 5:30 in the morning.
Yeah, we do that.
No, you're not. Give me your ID.
This is Officer Monty Goodwin, and what he's about to do would end up traumatizing John's son for life.
You've been walking around down here at 5:30 in the morning.
Yeah, we do that.
No, you're not. Give me your ID.
I don't have my ID on me because it's at the house.
Okay, what's your name and date of birth?
Huh?
What's your name and date
I don't
of
know,
birth?
but you can't run. I don't have. This is a state where I don't have to show my ID.
Turn around.
You're gonna do this in front of my son?
Yeah, turn around.
Are you serious?
Yeah, turn
this
around.
This is my son. Let me bring my son home first.
No, turn around now.
Bro, you need to, here, let me videotape this real quick. I want this on video. What are you doing to my son? Bro, this is son, it's okay, okay?
It's good.
Bro, I promise you, you're gonna pay for this. Are you serious?
Yeah, turn around.
This is my son. Let me bring my son home first.
No, turn around now.
Bro, you need to, here, let me videotape this real quick. I want this on video. What are you doing to my son? Bro, this duck. Son, it's okay, okay? Bro, I promise you, you're gonna pay for this.
You think?
Yeah, I promise you that. We're walking around. There's nothing suspicious. There's nothing criminal. I don't have my ID on me. I told you that.
And what did I tell you?
You just slammed me on the ground because I was trying to record. What are you rolling me on the ground for? Dude, this is ridiculous. Man, look what you're doing to my fucking son. There's my phone right there, too. You're a punk ass bitch, you know that? Dude, I can't even believe you're doing this to my son because we was walking around on 4th of July.
Have a seat and I'll talk to you. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. Hey, buddy. He's just gonna find out who he is, alright? And then, hopefully we'll go from there, alright?
It's a miracle the tyrant cop didn't arrest the kid for not identifying himself. The pig officer then returns to talk to the kid whose father he just assaulted.
Hey, buddy, come here. You're okay. Listen to me. You're okay. Hey, quit crying. People that don't want to identify typically are involved in criminal activity.
According to this cop, everyone who doesn't identify themselves is a criminal. Reminds me of what people of a certain region used to do back in the day. The officer proceeds to cop-splain to John.
I've known this individual to be involved in thefts in the city of Canton.
There has been no criminal activity.
Okay, listen to me.
Bro, we were just walking, and when you came up,
listen.
you didn't hear what he said.
Shut up and listen for a minute. No, shut up and listen. Okay. So I saw y'all walk down the alley behind I saw y'all when I was headed into the office. Walk down, walk across the street.
Yes, sir.
Then I got my unit ready. While getting my unit ready, man, I see y'all back in the alley you left from, okay?
We always walk from that alley around. That's our house is around that. Is that why we do that? I promise. We do it every morning. I'm surprised you haven't seen it.
So here's the thing. That's fine and dandy, man. But listen, we have people that are going down up and down these alleys, spray painting and tearing shit up.
Yes, sir. I understand that.
Okay? It's the 4th of July, man.
But
okay,
if he would have came up and said something like, hey, but he just goes, hey, I've been called for, what do you say, investigation of something. And I was like, what?
Yeah, okay, so here's the deal, though. Listen, when I got there, I didn't play games with you. I asked you what y'all were doing. You said, okay. I've worked here. Yeah, and that's fine, dude. I love it that you're out with your kid. But it is a little odd, okay? So when I ask you for your ID, you say, I don't have any ID. So what's your name and date of birth? That's all you have to give me. Give me your name and date of birth. What is your name and date of birth?
I know, but it's just because
this is your last opportunity.
You're asking me right now? I thought you were saying what my name is John Sexton, 123086.
Okay, set time. 12:30 of 86.
The 4th of July. What a day to completely step on someone's rights. A real embodiment of the American spirit right there. As one tyrant interrogated John, the other one tried to calm the kid down.
Hey, do you watch a lot of Ninja Turtles?
No, I want my dad.
Yeah, he's right there. Don't worry about it. Look, he's gonna be all right. I'm sorry. Bad choice of words, my bad.
This interaction is sure to teach the kid about the rights he can exercise. What a commendable cop. Let's get back to the other idiot officer who's giving John some lessons about the law.
Okay, listen, man. As long as you don't have like a bad warrant, I don't want to take you to jail. I don't like taking people to jail. I don't like doing what I had to do to you in front of your kid. But you caused it. All you had to do was provide the information asked. No, listen. Shut up and listen just a minute. We had reasonable enough suspicion to identify you. That's all that matters.
But if I did criminal activity.
Yeah.
But I didn't do no criminal activity.
Yeah.
No, I didn't. I didn't do nothing criminal walking with my son.
Okay. It's not criminal, but we still have reasonable enough suspicion to identify you.
And if I want to give the ID, I can.
No, it's not a if. The state is not a if you want to state.
It's a state that they can ID you at any time.
It's not a. This is not a shall ID state. But once you're being detained, and
what was I being detained for?
Criminal. Like we don't know what's going on, but we can call it criminal activity.
That's not. But I didn't do criminal activity, sir. That was
okay, man.
Thrown down like that in front of my son.
I didn't even throw you down. If you want to know the truth.
did. And
No.
you rolled me on the ground, sir.
I rolled you on the ground to...
2 times.
I just making sure you don't have any weapons in there, bro.
No, that was just a little overdoing it when a kid's right there. That's all I'm saying.
Well, don't you think maybe next time a cop says, hey, what's your name?
I don't have my ID, though. That's what I was telling you. I don't have it on me.
But I did ask you what your name and date of birth is. I'm not going to sit here and argue with you about it, Mr. Sexton. But here's the thing, man. Typically, when a cop's out with somebody and they don't want to identify, it leads us to believe that you are involved in more criminal activity than we need to. So that's why you heard me saying what I was saying, because I'm narrating for the camera. This is not my first day on the job, okay?
Why is he out 6 o'clock in the morning with his kid?
Says he gets up every morning at 4 and walks around. You ever seen him?
No.
Me neither.
No, and I call out those when I do it.
Yeah.
I purposely drive down.
I don't think I'm out of the scope of my job, do you?
No. I mean, we've been told to extra patrol because of issues in the alleys, and now we're checking out somebody that's in the same fucking alley.
Yeah, exactly.
We've got break-ins, we've got graffiti, reports of drug stuff.
Yeah.
After confessing his sins to another officer and realizing he couldn't hold John any longer, the tyrant finally showed some mercy.
Was clear. Okay, man, have a good night. See? I'm not dumb, am I? People usually have warrants that don't want to identify.
I know, but they've been on there for 10 years. Like, literally, they're just for tickets.
Okay.
That's all they are.
Well, here's the thing, though. Are you aware of what they're doing now? So now that I've advised you, they're all supposed to put a check mark on them or whatever. So the next time somebody checks out with you, guess what? There's a good chance you might go to jail for them. So you might want to start getting a hold of them counties and take care of it.
Yeah, you got to get a hold of them now, they say. They used to just put warrants out, but they said if you get a hold of them and you can't pay it, they'll work with you to not put one out. But
yeah, but here's the
this
deal.
was from 10 years ago. That's the reason
a lot of you guys have strung them out so long now that they're saying, hey, guess what?
Sit them out?
Nope, yep, you can come set them out.
Yeah.
All right, man.
Come on, son.
Hey.
You're supposed to be in there, son. Come on. You can't play in there. That's not ours, okay? We'll go home and pay.
All right, so listen, you guys, we don't mind you getting out walking around, but when the police officers ask you who you are, you better tell them, okay?
Come on, let's go.
I'll put these up for you.
Just another day at the office for this tyrant, but this incident sent shockwaves in the community. A city meeting was held, and after severe backlash, the city manager was demoted to an intern role, while the mayor and vice mayor resigned. Officer Goodwin was fired from his position, and he's looking down the barrel of a multi-million-dollar lawsuit. The next case is no different, except the victims were 2 grandmas who were trying to feed the cats. On June 25, 2022, Wetumpka Police Department confronted an old woman sitting in her car. This incident would result in 2 old women exposing a corrupt government structure.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Good. All right. What are you doing?
Trying to trap some cats.
Okay. All right. We got a call that somebody was out here feeding the cats and stuff like that. So
I'm trying to trap them.
Okay. You have your driver's license with you, man? Where do you take them once you trap them?
Okay, wait a minute. I got 3. Y'all have 3 cop cars because I'm feeding cats?
No, we always do this. It's
That's
fine.
unbelievable. Alright,
Thank you, ma'am. All right, give me just a second, Miss Alpha.
Okay.
That would be a good one.
You're formally trespassed from this area right here, so if you come back and we catch you out here, you go to jail for criminal trespass third. No, ma'am.
This is public property.
City property. This is city property.
Yes, ma'am.
Which makes it public property.
Yeah, and the city does not want anybody feeding the animals around here because they're becoming a nuisance.
I'm trying to help that nuisance by catching them. I mean,
Okay.
they should be thanking me. I've got a trap set right there trying to help catch them and get them out of here.
Okay.
We have an animal control officer that's certified for that.
I know that, and Terrence knows that I try to help him catch them.
Okay.
We're telling you no.
Okay, the trespass stands. Just don't be around here trapping them anymore, okay? All right, you have a good one.
You saw that right. The woman was trespassed from private city property. What a load of bullcrap. What she was actually doing was trying to lure feral cats with food, catch them, and rehabilitate them. Moments later, officers returned and her friend had joined her.
What are we doing?
939. I'm going to see if I was okay. Could you 10-9-0-1028?
Delta Victor 57701. Well, man, we told you to leave this area. Well,
10-1028 returns to Beverly Robert.
We're teetering on going to jail.
Create a Camry gray in color. Current 29 negative.
I'm teetering on going to jail for feeding cats.
Well, for trespassing, we told you to leave and you haven't left. I could take you to jail now. I'm not trying to do that. Ma'am, do you have your driver's license with you?
Yeah. I mean, we're trying to do a good thing.
Thank you, ma'am.
I don't understand. We're trying to help, but we're not doing anything.
Make it a 10-9. You want to handle her? I mean, she's still not leaving. If you want to take her to jail too, go for it. All right, Ms. Roberts? Okay. Apparently, they've had an issue with you out here before with the cats.
Not here.
Feeding the cats out here, right?
Well, I feed them. We've been trying to trap them, and we get them neutered, and then get them homes.
Okay.
So we're trying to do the city a favor.
Okay, well, the city has asked you multiple times.
The city?
Yes, ma'am. Not to do this.
Uh-huh.
Okay, and they have trespassed you. Okay, and now you're trespassing.
I'm sitting in my car. I'm not.
Well, you're on ma'am, you're on the property. You've got cat food. Okay, it's pretty. I mean, all in the back seat. It's pretty clear what your intent is. Okay. All right. So, because you've been trespassed and you have returned yet again, we're gonna have to take you to jail. Okay.
Jesus Christ.
No. You can go too.
I'm just.
No.
So I'm not allowed to talk?
No, that doesn't involve you.
A little background about Mrs. Roberts. She served in the Alabama National Guard. In 2005, when Roberts moved to Wetumpka, she received the honor of retiring from the Army as a sergeant major. So these tyrants were harassing a vet for feeding cats.
You were trespassing here.
I will call a lawyer. Right?
Yes, ma'am. That's fine. You can call a lawyer as soon as you get to the jail. Okay.
As soon as I
Go ahead and
get
get
to
in your
jail.
car.
Yes, ma'am.
Go ahead and get in your car. Go ahead and get in your car.
Ma'am, go to your car before you get arrested.
I guess you wanted to.
No, I just wanted to say something.
Okay, get in your car.
Go ahead and get in your car.
Get in your car. All right, Miss Roberts. I'm gonna have to get you to step out. Okay.
I'd be trespassing if I did.
Well, ma'am, you're already trespassing.
Shit. You all are unbelievable. Okay. This is what you're wasting city gas on.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Step up here for me. Okay.
Now, wait a minute.
I'm not going to listen to me. I'm not, listen. Hold on. Where are you going?
I'm going to give her my car keys so she can get my car to my house.
Here, give it to that officer right there. He'll hand them to her.
I want to say one thing
Hey,
to you.
it's going to get ugly if you don't stop.
Can I please say one thing?
Okay. Now you just got another charge.
Can I say one thing?
Get out. Get out. I'm tired. Get out. Get out. Get out.
Help him.
I got hurt really bad. Can I get my car off
No,
the
ma'am.
road?
You just threw those keys at my officer. You are not getting anything. Ma'am, stop. Come on now. You're 84-year-old. You are way too old to be acting like this. Come on now.
Listen.
Acting like a child.
Listen, I want my purse. I want my purse, my identification. You can't take me without my purse. You understand? You cannot take me without my purse.
Go ahead and step in for me.
Both women were found guilty this week and sentenced to 2 years unsupervised probation and $50 fines plus court costs for each charge. Their attorneys filed a formal appeal seeking a jury trial and are preparing to sue the city. And it's looking like a clean sweep to them due to the massive support these women have garnered online. This corrupt cop escalated a smile ticket into an arrest.
Oh no. Is that a cop? Oh, I'm cooked.
Watch as these officers do everything in their power to harass this citizen, looking for every excuse in the book to get his car taken away.
Didn't we contact you before here? When you like race all through here, the residents keep calling about you because you're making a lot of noise. And I know we've contacted you before. My corporal talked to you before about it. You were told not to come back here before, were you not?
No, I wasn't.
You were never?
Never was
Do you
not.
have your driver's license, registration,
I have a
insurance?
picture of all of it.
What make is your car?
This is a Nissan.
Okay. Why don't you carry that on you?
I have another car, and the wallet is in that car.
Okay.
Things are not off to a great start as these cops begin playing tag team trying to take this citizen down. Some might even call it harassment.
What could they possibly be chatting about?
We have a couple issues, okay?
All right, I'm listening.
For starters, you can't have anything obstructing your vehicle registration, okay? You know, if you were to run from us, we can't get your registration to find out who you are, I'm assuming.
Of course, I'm not running though.
I should take the whole thing.
Take what whole thing?
The whole license plate.
Why would you take the whole license?
As evidence.
And then when we come, you run.
I have not ran one. Do you really got to take that plate from me?
I should take that plate and send it back to PennDOT and then give you the rest of your car.
He just said he's going to measure my steering wheel. The front bumper might be too low to the ground. That's not illegal.
Did you go to the inspection class that the police department offers?
There's a class? Like I have to be taught it? Well, I can tell you right now, having a low car is not illegal. The exhaust is illegal. Is the paint illegal too? It's not illegal to modify your exhaust. We're not in California. I saw you coming. How are you going to tell me that? Oh, because if I did, I would have ran. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
You think I'm going to run with a hot pink car?
The citizen makes a good point. What would be the point trying to run away when his car sticks out like a sore thumb? Some of these cops are really petty, but not as much as this next one.
What are you pulling me over for? Legal pullover. A legal pullover, buddy. You just pulled me over unconstitutionally. Do you understand that?
Hey, you're speeding.
I'm not speeding.
Talk about me
I got a fucking dash cam with my GPS on it, buddy.
Listen. You flipped me off while I'm driving down.
That's not illegal, buddy.
The cop's problem is that he was flipped off, which is not illegal. Using that gesture falls under the protection of the First Amendment, freedom of speech.
It's not illegal. You just committed a crime. Nope, you're not getting license and registration. I haven't committed no crime. What's my crime?
You're the guy that's always pulling.
What's my crime, buddy?
Give me your license and registration.
What's my crime?
I paced you.
Paste me? Paste me?
You're in front of me.
Let me see your thing. Let me see your guard. Let me see your gun, buddy. You paced me.
Gun.
Get out of here. Let me see your radar gun. I'm not giving you registration. You pulled me over unlawfully, sir. Santos, number 620.
Santos 620. Give me
Yeah.
your license and registration.
No, I'm not giving you my license registration. You pulled me over unlawfully, buddy. Unlawful pullover. You gonna let me go to work now?
No.
Yeah,
Give me your
okay.
license and
Okay.
registration.
I'm not giving you. Under what? If I don't, what are you gonna do?
Failure to identify.
That's a secondary crime, dude. That's a secondary crime.
That's an arrestable offense.
Is it?
Yeah.
What'd you pull me over for?
I told you speeding. Give me your license.
Speeding. I'm giving you my license registration under threat of arrest.
All right,
and your
threat.
litigation,
Let's
buddy.
go.
Litigation.
10-4.
Here's my license. Here's my license. Here's my registration.
All right, cool.
And you're going to litigation, buddy.
Okay.
You are. No problem, buddy.
The craziest thing about this interaction is the fact that this officer is known for pulling people over for no apparent reason. He causes a lot of trouble in the town.
So Santos, number 620, likes to pull people over unlawfully. So when I was yelling at him to begin with and telling him he was doing 75 in a 45, he didn't pull me over. But when I flicked him off, that's when he decided to pull me over and say I was speeding. So we have an unlawful pullover here.
The clown cop was so offended by the citizen knowing more than him, he decided to call for more backup.
So now there's a bunch of cars coming. Code 3. This guy called a bunch of police code 3 for nothing. Absolutely nothing. It's hilarious. This is hilarious. Code 3. So we got 3 officers here for a guy with a camera that wasn't committing no crime.
Being the coward he is, the officer with his backup decides to give the citizen a ticket. It's the way this interaction ends that's the most satisfying.
You call backup code 3 for a speeding ticket and a camera, you coward?
Hey.
You're a coward, buddy.
You're receiving your speeding ticket.
Good.
Right?
Give me my speeding ticket and get away from me.
Get away.
I don't need no more lawful directions from you, buddy.
Whose truck is this, though? Is your work truck?
I don't answer questions. Give me my
I'll
ticket.
be in contact with your work company as well, all right, man?
You go ahead and do what you need to do, buddy.
So,
threaten me some more.
Go ahead.
Threaten me some more.
Go
Litigation
ahead.
will start against you, Santos. Punk.
Go ahead and fight the ticket,
Yeah,
all right?
I will fight the ticket, yeah. Coward, punk ass bitch. Bitch.
Hey, stop. We don't need that.
Fuck you, bitch.
Stop.
Fuck you. Get the fuck out of here.
Go.
You and your clown buddies. I don't have to go. I have to fucking listen to you, you stupid cunt. Fuck you, cunt. Fuck you, cunt. Fuck you, cunt. Fuck you, cunt, clown bitch. Fucking bitch ass motherfucker. Bitch. Fucking bitch.
The police accepted defeat. And if you thought that was a mess, wait till you see the next officers. October 2022, a delivery man named Jordan was delivering food. Suddenly, he gets pulled over by Charleston police in West Virginia. This wasn't great news for Jordan, as he already had an ongoing lawsuit against them after they assaulted him. There are no documents of the body cam footage of him getting beat, but they still insist on harassing Jordan because of the lawsuit.
I've been pulled over for I don't know what reason. He hasn't told me yet, but we'll figure it out.
Hey, go ahead and step out for me, brother.
For what?
Because I'm asking you to.
I didn't break any laws. I didn't break any laws.
I understand that, and I'm recording you too, but I'm asking you to step out. Step out.
I haven't broke any laws. I'm not under arrest.
I can ask anybody to step out on any traffic stop.
No, you can't. No, you cannot. I didn't break any law.
I'm asking you to step out.
I'm going to call my attorney.
Okay.
This is unlawful. What did you even stop me for?
Your registration light's out. You have a registration light out. So, partner, go ahead and step out for me.
Am I under arrest?
You're not under arrest.
What's going on today? Nothing's under. I'm trying to deliver my food here.
I understand.
Okay. So I've got a lawsuit against the state police right now, and this is gonna be documented. I'm just letting you know.
It's documented right here too.
Okay. Well, they didn't document when they beat me.
He made a lawful traffic stop on you because you got a registration light out.
And I'm just asking you to step out so I can talk to you.
To conduct his investigation.
I'm not getting out of the car. I didn't do nothing wrong.
You have to exit the vehicle when he's giving you a lawful order. So if you come out of the vehicle,
if you arrest me, then if I'm under arrest, then I have to get out. But if I'm not under arrest, I'm not getting out of the car.
Listen, but if you refuse to get out and we have to pull you out, then you will get arrested.
You can't pull me out of the car if I'm not arrested.
We can't because I'm asking you to on a listen, man.
See all these
I'm trying to work with you, buddy. I'm trying to work.
You're trying to work with me. I'm delivering food. You pulled me over for no reason.
I didn't know. Step back here with us. Give us your information.
He already gave me his information.
I gave him everything you all need. What else do you need?
Let me just talk to you.
Okay, talk to me.
All right, talk to me back here.
Why?
Because I asked you to, buddy. We do not want to take you out of this car, okay? I do not want to arrest you tonight.
You have no reason to arrest me. I have done nothing wrong.
If you don't get out of the vehicle.
If you don't get out of the car, it's obstruction of justice. Obstruction charge that will be filed against you or resisting arrest if you fight us.
Even though Jordan is doing nothing wrong, police are allowed to order anyone out of a vehicle during a traffic stop. This can be done without any specific reason. And once Jordan steps out of the car, they begin patting him down.
Ropes of all you guys, what you guys do.
You have any weapons on you, buddy?
No, I don't.
Okay, I'm gonna pat you down real quick, all right?
He's gonna pat you down for his safety. That's it.
This is a joke, man. I'm sitting here trying to do my job.
We understand.
What's that in your pocket? Is that just a blowtorch? Don't reach for it.
I mean, I don't know what it is, man.
You care if I get in your pocket and get it out?
What? No. What do you got your hands on me for?
Because I'm patting you down. It's called a Terry frisk. We're allowed to do that.
You're only allowed to do that if you arrest somebody.
Let's come back here.
You're not arresting me.
Come back here.
You can only go. I mean, this is a joke, man.
Sit right here so I can talk to you.
This is why people don't like the cops. You guys are harassing me because I was in the ghetto delivering food. I knew it when I seen you. I knew it. I told myself he's going to pull me over, for delivering
The reason I'm getting you out is, like I said, I'm smelling a strong presence of marijuana.
You guys say that every time you pull somebody over. You're not gonna. I'm not giving you permission to search my car.
I don't need permission.
Yeah, you do.
It looks like they are trying to justify the reasons for pulling him over. Instead of having an actual reason, they stir up a lie that they smell marijuana.
You guys cannot search someone's car saying that you smell marijuana.
I can't. Okay.
Well, I'm telling you right now that you have no legal basis to search my car.
I'm going to search your vehicle, okay? And you're going to stay right here with my buddy while I search your vehicle.
This is a joke.
Okay? Am I going to find anything? Because I'm trying to work with you. I'm about to lose my patience, okay?
You are?
Yeah.
What's your badge number?
So, we don't have badge numbers. Stay here with my buddy.
What's your name?
All right? Stay with my buddy.
This is harassment.
There's no harassment going on.
Yes, this is definitely harassment. He didn't make a lawful traffic. I break no law.
Registration light out, right? Registration light out.
I broke no laws here.
From a distance.
So every time you guys stop somebody, you're gonna say you smell marijuana.
We walked up to the driver's side door, smelled marijuana. That gives us probable cause to search the vehicle. He may cut you a ticket. He may just let you go for nothing. We don't find that. Okay. There's no harassment going on here. I'm sorry you got a bad experience with police officers.
I've had a lot of bad experiences with police. I can't stand them.
I understand that. That's not us.
You guys are harassing me for delivering food to the ghetto.
Absolutely not.
Yep, absolutely.
You're the one that's labeling as ghetto.
That up there is the ghetto.
You're the one that's labeled that label.
Well, what would you call it?
It's City Park. It's Renaissance.
Why you guys always patrol it?
We don't. We run up there when we get 911 calls. You're the one that called it the ghetto. It's called Renaissance Park, Vista Apartments.
This has become a total nightmare for Jordan. He's just trying to provide for himself and do his job, but he can't when he's pulled over by police for dumb reasons. Very dumb because they turned it into a drug search case, wasting everyone's time.
It's what? This is unlawful. What's your badge number? What's your name?
Sergeant Van Horn.
Sergeant Van Horn? He pulled me over for no reason. He said he smelled marijuana. I told him I didn't. I gave him no permission to search my car. He's searching it anyhow. This is unlawful. This is harassment, and I will be reporting you. I already have an issue with the state police. I'm going to trial in November, and this is going to go. I'm going to sue you now. This is crazy. This is unlawful. You're teaching your officers to harass people.
City Hall, 501 Virginia Street East.
I'll be there. I'll be there.
348-6400.
What's your name?
Officer Elkins.
Officer Elkins.
Yes, sir. You got enough storage on that phone for that? It's on video. We got it all right here.
I know, I know, but you guys, when you beat somebody, you seem not to find that on video.
No.
You can't find it.
State police, they didn't have cameras for a while, but everybody knows.
I know, they don't. They have cameras when they need them, but whenever they go against them, they don't have cameras.
Well, even the sheriff's office, they're getting cameras now too. We've had cameras for 5-6 years now. They don't find anything. He may catch a ticket, he may not.
I'm not worried about a ticket.
Out of here with nothing.
I'm worried about my job. I'm sitting here I'm doing my job, and he's pulling me over, harassing me. I mean, he's not harassing me? You don't call for this harassment? Oh, this is not harassment.
It's called law enforcement.
Oh yeah, law enforcement. You guys really enforce the law.
It has to be visible, so we can stop it for that.
You can stop and just say you smell something and just start searching. Boy, you guys are tough.
I can go up. I smell the food in there, but I can't search because I smell the food. I smell weed. Smell weed, smell drugs, paraphernalia, anything. You can have probable cause to search the vehicle. It's not harassment, it's just us doing our job.
Yeah, you don't have probable cause. Where was the probable cause? Did you say you smelled something?
It's not saying.
Did you say you smelled something? that gives you the right, because you're the cops, right?
No,
you guys are above the law.
Sworn oath to never lie.
Yeah, and you guys never do.
Yeah, there's crooked cops out
Yes,
there.
you're damn right. There's crooked cops. There's a lot of them.
There absolutely is.
There's a lot of them.
Absolutely.
That's why cops are not very liked. So the things like this, man, harassing somebody.
Oh, buddy. It's not harassing.
What did you do, plant that?
Is that all you had?
Is that what you planted? Is that what you planted on me? Just a little bit of weed?
Give him an attitude. He can take you to jail or he can cut you with a
Well, I mean, he's gonna do what he's gonna do, man. I'm not gonna beg him to do nothing. Believe me.
No, it's not what.
You can do whatever you want to do.
It's our choice whether we want to charge or not.
You guys want to plant weed on me and stuff, and that's fine.
Man, absolutely nothing for that. Nobody's in the wrong, man.
These officers had the audacity to plant drugs in his car. Jordan didn't care though. He just wanted to get the hell out of there.
I take care of 4 kids, and I don't like getting harassed. Yeah, they're mine. They're mine. I'm a good father, actually. Yeah. You probably don't have any responsibility.
Hey, buddy, go ahead and have a seat back to the side. I'm gonna cut you a citation and get you out of here.
The end of all this, they gave him a citation for a small amount of cannabis. During the court date, he pled to the drug charge, which is shocking considering he claimed it was not his. There was evidence he was innocent too. And if you thought that was disgusting behavior by the police, wait till you see this next one. YouTube creators you see in this video go to a public event called the Englewood Block Party, and they are met with very rude cops.
Hey, I've never met you before, so.
Hey, Joe.
Good, how are you? Good. Man, you're young for a lieutenant, jeez. You must be good at your job, man, climbing up quick.
Hey, Lieutenant. So I asked Officer Douglas if this was an unauthorized area. Is it?
No,
it's not. Okay, good. Thank you for answering. I appreciate that.
Yeah, man, Douglas doesn't really know how to interface with the public. I never met him before, and I was just trying to be nice to him. Oh, I talk to you and you just walk away. Now I see where Douglas gets it, man. I was literally trying to talk to you, you just walk away from me, man. That's cool. What's up?
I'm gonna need you to leave.
They were just trying to make conversation with the police, and they were met with a rude one who just walked away. The officer even said a word to the security in an attempt to get the creators to leave. What this security guy doesn't know, he can't kick them out.
I'm gonna need you to disengage with me and turn your ass around and go back to where you came from, but
Okay,
I don't know who you think you are. Well, I'm asking you politely. You're not gonna give me directives. I don't know who you think you are.
Okay,
But you have no authority over me. You have no authority over me.
I'm asking you, you need to leave.
I'm asking you to please leave too.
I'm doing my job.
I'm asking you to. I'm doing my job.
You ain't doing nothing. You're harassing people. I'm asking
You're
you to
harassing
leave.
me right now.
Where did you hear the word ain't?
Where did you learn how to parent? I'm asking you
Are
guys
you
to
my
leave.
son?
No, but this clearly is.
This guy is my son? No, sweetheart, he's way too old to be my son.
Yeah, well, I need you guys to
think
leave,
you want to be
okay?
my son right now.
I don't want to be your son.
Then
you
why
leave.
don't you go right back to your post?
I will once you guys kindly
Well,
leave.
we're not leaving.
Yeah.
So
Then
go
we
on
could do
back
this
to your
all night.
post or have a conversation with the law enforcer right here to make us leave.
I'm telling you politely.
Dude, I'm telling you, you should go back to your post right now. Your boss is going to notice that you're not there.
I'm not doing my job. That's the thing.
No, you're not doing your job, and your
Right,
boss
let me
is going to
just
tell
call
you
him
that
so
you're
he
not
can
doing
come
your
here and
job.
make you leave himself.
Listen, youngster, go back over there, do what you were doing. You were doing a great job. It was going good. Make it a nice evening for yourself.
I'm trying. Really am. That's why I'm
Who are you to kick us out of here, man? This is a public event. We're part of the public, okay?
Mark!
No authority over me.
Mark, come on.
I'm asking you politely.
In a situation like this, you'd think the officer would step in, but nope. They usually deal with this type of stuff because they hate the vloggers. They leave everything alone.
You have no authority over me, man. I'm asking you politely to take your shoes off, bro. How about that?
Okay, then stop harassing these people.
I'm not harassing anyone, man. I'm talking to the government. I'm talking to the police officers. I have a right to do that. You understand that, right? You know the case law? Irizarry versus Yahya? I can record the police. I can talk to them. I can tell them they're dumbasses. You understand that, right? It's free speech, right? Just like you have free speech to come up and think that you have the authority to ask me to leave politely. I can ask you to take your shoes off politely. I can ask you to give me $5 politely. Doesn't mean you have to do it, man. You don't have authority over me, man. You're just a security guard. You're just some guy.
Can I get backup?
He's calling for backup, Mark. He's calling for backup. You literally are standing 5 feet away from this situation. You have the authority to fix it, and you're not gonna do it. Who told you not to do that, Mark? Huh?
Another officer makes his way to the scene and also makes zero effort to do his job.
Hey, Lieutenant, we got an issue. He's kicking us out. He's kicking us out.
He's good. He'll talk to his supervisor.
Yeah, he's kicking us out.
Just let him do his job and then...
Just let him do his thing and look stupid and be escalating type stuff while you law enforcers stand here. Come on.
Yeah, man, Douglas was letting this happen the whole time. This guy's trying to kick us out of here. He's not jumping in saying, hey, you can't kick him out of a public event, right?
He went back to
and
his
the whole
post.
thing started because I was trying to talk to you and you're just walking away ignoring me. And so this guy thinks he's got to be a hero and come kick me out of the event because I was yelling at you. Because you're walking away from a member of the public as I'm trying to speak to you. And that's like I was trying to tell you when you're walking away. Now I see why Douglas acts the way he does. We got Jose here, the lieutenant, who's acting like that. Just staying in contempt for members of the public because we got a camera, man. I was trying to be cool with you, remember? Just like I was trying to be cool with Douglas.
Yeah, but you got an agenda.
No, my agenda is to speak to you, man, as a member of the public.
Like this. What's our agenda?
So, he's trying to kick him out.
I don't know.
He's trying to kick him out.
What? I don't know. What's your agenda? Yeah, okay. Well, our agenda is to film the public event. Were you harassing us when you told us to leave the event? Yeah, you were. Dude, shut up. He told us we had to leave.
You're still here.
I know, right? And look at all these clowns. You should have seen Douglas. He
Our
let the...
command post is right here.
I
so
know.
If we need water, if we need to go to the restroom, we all go.
Right on.
So
right
that's
on.
why we're here.
You've got another command post over there, Breakfast Queen, King, whatever it is. The rest of you are just hanging out over there too.
Gotcha.
While these dumb dipshits are out here trying to be law enforcers.
Well, I'm gonna go continue to do my job. All right. You have a good day.
Have a good night.
You should educate the security guard guy here that doesn't have the authority to kick people out of the event, man. All right, youngster.
It's crazy to think we need citizens to remind these officers to do their job.
Try to tell you, man. You know, your job as a security guard, it's to observe and report, right? It's not to walk up to free members of the public and try to kick them out for constitutionally protected activity, all right? You know, we're free in this country, free Americans, right? You know, the Constitution of the United States, First Amendment,
What's our agenda?
freedom of the press. I know, freedom of speech, but there's other protections, right? Press is one of them. All right, man.
As you can see, the cops were terrible at their own job. They barely even wanted to step in. The citizens were more educated than the security and the whole police team. They do so bad at their job, in some cases they are even fired.
I said, would you like him trespass from your property? They said yes. So then I came outside here.
So you solicited a trespass without doing your investigation?
I'm out here with someone that I do not know who I'm out here with. I'm not going to get distracted in a cell phone or a computer.
To read the law? You'd rather just arrest me?
I don't need to read the law.
It takes someone with strong wit and determination to put cops in their place. And these idiots really needed a schooling in the law, just like our first deputies who violated the guy's Fourth Amendment rights and lied to him. On the 30th of August, 2024, an auditor was minding his own business filming people on the sidewalk. The manager of the store he was in front of didn't like that and called the cops on him.
Good. So we just got a call
from Jolly Pumpkin here saying that they don't want you to videotape in this area right here.
Okay.
Okay. Do you have your ID on you?
Am I committing a crime?
So they just want you to be moved along from the premises.
Okay.
Have you been trespassed or anything?
I'm not even on their property.
So this is Jolly Pumpkin's property right here.
The public sidewalk is their property? I mean, they clearly broke off what they're using.
This is for seating right here.
This is...
What's up, bro? Do you mind if I see your ID?
Have I done something wrong?
So they just want you moved along, so we don't know if it's up to go in there and ask them if they want you trespassed or not to being on the property. I'm not trying to make it hard for you at all.
I'm not trying to either. I just really believe that I'm on public property, not their property, and therefore I'm not committing a crime. I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm taking pictures in public, which is a First Amendment right. Therefore, I shouldn't be. It shouldn't be ID. I shouldn't be trespassed. I shouldn't be anything. I don't. This is where I'm at. I mean,
yeah, I understand. Ultimately, they just don't want you on their property anymore because it can kind of make other people feel uncomfortable in the area. It's making staff feel uncomfortable.
To stop the trespass, I'll move down to the end of their barrel.
The guy wasn't even pointing his camera at the store. The store owners just wanted to make a scene, I guess. While this cop talks to him, the other one visits the manager inside.
We have your candy box right here, okay? Here you go. You're welcome.
Hi. Are you the one that called on him? Okay. You want him trespassed?
Yes.
Yes? Okay. Yep. All right.
Yep, of course.
All right, my man. You got your ID on you?
Have I broken the law?
No, they want you trespassed, so therefore we have the right to ID.
I have a right to leave then, right?
No. You're now being detained because you're going to be trespassed. I need to identify you before you're trespassed. In order to write you, your trespass notice.
That's good they took the glasses off, man.
Alright. So you're going to trespass me from this sidewalk?
Yeah, you want me to. What's that? No, you're trespassed from this establishment.
But I'm not in the establishment.
They have the right to trespass you.
I've never been on their property.
They have the right to trespass you.
So I can stay here.
The sidewalk is public.
So I can stay here.
You have
You're
a First
just
Amendment
trespassing me from walking inside. Okay.
Is that the one from Java?
Right?
If they would like you trespassed, you're trespassing.
If the field house across the street calls you and says they want me trespassed because I'm on a sidewalk, you're going to do it?
Sure.
So anybody,
I highly doubt that
trust anybody off of the sidewalk.
I highly doubt that field house would call and have you trespass just because you're standing on a sidewalk.
I felt the same way about the Jolly Pumpkin.
Okay.
But that's being proved wrong.
Okay.
It's interesting to note that Officer Sermon's LinkedIn shows that he's had a BA in both criminal justice and psychology, along with a minor in law, justice, and public policy. He's an educated idiot. Only now does he start to investigate.
Okay. All right, I'll go ask them then and establish if he ever entered onto, so like past the barrels, that would be their property, right?
Units, products are responding, 3500 college, the below is for a 43-year-old female that's lived at
Okay. Alright, sounds good. He's calling you over here. Did you know that? Okay. Alright, sounds good. I'll go inside with them and double check. Alright. I don't know. I think he's just one of those First Amendment guys. You all? So what has he been doing the whole time? As he came inside, as he came up to the door?
No, he's been where he was at, but he's recording all of my guests, and they're putting like menus on their faces, and he will not stop recording them, and they keep telling me to stop, and he will not stop. He told me he was doing an investigation, but couldn't tell me anything about anything, and he will not stop. And I said, okay, I'm going to call the police, see what's going on. He's like, do you think the police will stop me? I said, I guess I'll find out.
Okay. So
It's not my property, I can't get the trespassing, right?
So it's kind of a gray line because he's right in front of your establishment, but he never entered it. But the sidewalk is public property. I'm going to have another chat with my sergeant and see. I am kind of also trying to mediate between you and between him and trying to find, like, if he can just move a block down so that he's done bothering you and then he doesn't have to be trespassed. That would be...
He simply told me he would not stop recording, so he's not going to stop recording. One of my guests is very uncomfortable, and that's not good for my business, obviously, or my guests.
Okay. So. All right. Okay.
Karen, the store manager, obviously isn't using her brain. I think she took personal offense to the shirt the guy was wearing. While Sermon chatted with the manager, this is what the sergeant had to say.
Can I answer any questions for you? How am I being trespassed off a property I never stepped foot on?
We're not trespassing.
That's what they told me, and that's what they used to get my ID from me.
No, we're not going to trespass. We're making
it was just getting my ID. We're not a stop and ID state. I was breaking no law. They told me I had to.
We're not trespassing so you go inside.
No, but you broke my Fourth Amendment rights.
The establishment thought you were on their property.
No, they didn't. That's what they told them. And I told it, and during the investigation, I clearly stated where I was.
Well, I
even offered to walk down there.
Private establishments. Private establishments can.
No, but I do like them. Have a good day.
Private establishments can trespass you. Correct?
If I'm on their property.
And private establishments trespass you.
If I'm on their property, correct?
Yeah, that's what.
And I was never on their property. Your cops used a trespass warning threat to get my ID from me. Now they got it. Everything's fine now, right?
It's all day to day. Nobody wants to let anyone talk.
What happened if I didn't? What happened if I refused to give my ID to your officer?
Did you commit a crime? They'd have to determine if you committed a crime.
They told me I did. They told me I was being trespassed and they needed my ID to trespass me.
Okay.
Repeatedly, they said it. I have it.
Okay. Would you like to show it to me?
This officer thought that there was no chance in hell he'd be allowed to move from a public sidewalk, but his other officer already did that. Let's see what happens when he comes back.
Hey, Joseph, can we find a way to mediate this where there's not issues between you and Johnny Punk?
Well, right now my issue is with you guys forcing me to give you my ID.
Okay, I am investigating a possible trespass. Okay, I have reasonable suspicion to ID you because a crime is afoot.
You had reasonable suspicion?
I don't know when I come on
to
scene
talk
and
to
I make
everybody
contact
to
with
determine if you were inside or on there.
And he did go in and talk. Did they lie? Did they lie to you? No, you went inside before you took my ID. You went inside and talked to them.
I said, would you like him trespass from your property? They said yes. So then I came outside here.
So you solicited a trespass without doing your investigation. Is what you...
Are you willing to have a conversation with me or no?
You just said you went inside to find out if
Correct.
I went on their property, but you went inside and said, do you want him trespassed?
Them calling us is giving us the reasonable suspicion to make contact with you, correct?
No, I can call the cops on them.
Yeah, we can go talk. We can go talk to them
100%.
and investigate it.
Why would you? I mean, what are they doing wrong? I can see from here.
Well, what are you doing?
All they're doing is being beautiful.
They called us for trespassing.
The sergeant realized that Sermon was being dumb, so he went to investigate the manager himself.
Where was he?
He's right up on here. He's on the sidewalk. Yeah, he was.
Okay. It's not a crime.
I know. But he's harassing my guests. Like this whole side of my patio, they're all gone because he would not stop recording them.
So those are things you need to tell us.
I did. I called the person on the phone. I told them that.
Okay, they didn't tell us that.
Okay, then yes, he would not stop recording them.
So you as the manager is saying that he's harassing the guests.
Yes.
They left.
Yes.
You physically observed him in their face getting next to each other or something?
They put menus in front of their faces. He would not stop recording them. They asked him to stop. He said he would not stop. I asked him what he was doing. He said he was doing an investigation. He couldn't tell me any information on it. I said, okay. I said, you can't control these guests. They clearly don't want you to. Like, they're uncomfortable. And he said, I will not stop. I said, well, I guess I might have to call the police. He said, do you think they'll stop me? I said, I guess I'll find out.
Yeah. Okay.
So.
We'll talk to him about that. Yeah. What's your first name?
Mary.
And you're here for a little bit longer?
All day. Yeah,
okay.
all day.
Yeah, let's do it.
That's what the call is.
Right. So you should have never even talked to me. When you see me driving by, went, oh wow, that's guys in public taking pictures.
How do I know you?
Can I have my ID back?
Can we find a way to mediate this where there's not an issue between you and Jolly Pumpkin?
Arrest me.
Why would you want that to happen? Why would I want to do that?
Well, as of right now, I mean, that's the only way you're going to get me to leave. If you want to arrest me for being on public property, and then you can appease their feelings, make them feel better.
That's not my goal. That's not my goal.
It's not my goal either.
Okay, so that's why I'm asking. Can we be adults about this, and can we mediate to where they're happy and you're not recording their customers, and you just move down the block, down to that tree, and you record the sidewalk, whatever else from over in there?
I'm not going to coddle the feelings. I was never on their property. First Amendment, you heard of that one, right? Silence is usually taken as a no. Anyway, what do you want to do here?
I told you what I want to do. I would like to mediate the situation between you and Jolly Pumpkin.
Well, earlier I offered to move down off of the sidewalk in front of their property.
I do not recall that.
Well, do you? No? Okay, well, I offered to move down there, but you were consent with the,
I don't know if I was inside during that. I do not recall that. I apologize for not recalling that. Can we do that now?
Sermon was lying again. Let me refresh your memory a bit.
All right, my man, you got your ID on you?
Have I broken the law?
They want you trespass, so therefore we have the right to ID.
I have a right to leave then, right?
No. You are now being detained because you are going to be trespassed.
Sermon sure can't recall, but his body cam footage has a great memory. And this moment also tells us the importance of always recording a police interaction you are involved in. You never know when they might go back on their words or worse, turn their body cam off.
Have they been educated, Sarge?
About you being allowed to film publicly?
Yes.
But guests have left because they felt uncomfortable with you getting in their face. They even covered up their faces, I was told. So now we're looking at harassment too, sir.
The camera's not harassment. I didn't talk to him.
Yeah, but that's what the manager
talk
said.
to him.
So that's what she said. They lost guests because they felt harassed by you.
Based off of how they feel, not based off of how you feel. If they feel harassed, in a
so that is a crime as well.
It's based off of law.
Yes, harassment is a crime.
The law is if they feel harassed, a reasonable person will feel harassed. That is harassed. You feel harassed right now. Do I know this? Are you a reasonable person? Okay, well, I'm doing more right now with you than I was then because I wasn't even talking to them. But it's how they feel, not how I feel. You just said a reasonable person and you're a reasonable person. I'm feeling that maybe they were unreasonable in their expectations of privacy.
And that's where you can.
They could have sat inside, sir.
But they didn't want to. They covered their faces. I was told by the manager, and they left because they're not happy with that. They said they asked you to stop, and there was a little disagreement between you and the guests.
Nope.
That's what I was told.
I didn't say a word.
That's what I was told. So they said they covered their faces, and then they left because they didn't want to be fair. So I don't know how anybody can feel a certain way, right? You can feel a certain way, they can feel a certain way, and people have the right to feel that way. If they feel a certain way, they feel harassed by you, they can feel that way, correct?
Well, what I'm hearing though is a lot of feelings. That's
their feelings. I don't control people's feelings, so we can ask them, but they left. It'd be really nice to ask them, but they left. So, do you have any other questions for us?
Are you done harassing me? Telling me that I have to leave?
I never told you that you had to leave. I told you could stay right there.
Okay, well, you wanted to become an amicable situation where they were happy and I was happy.
Correct, I did do that. You are correct. I did do that, and I asked you if you could stand over there. Yes, you are right. I did do that. I never ordered you to leave.
They could have said that's their business. That's people that want to see.
You're in public. I'm sorry. Would you like to move inside? I can do that. Create your own privacy. If you don't want to be filmed in public or seen in public, maybe you shouldn't sit outside.
People allowed to sit there and ask you to not film them and not be upset by it. Can they be upset?
Can they? Sure. Can they call the cops and threaten a trespass? You know? Men with guns came because of a guy with camera. Breaking news. Three.
That's not why. I'm the supervisor, and I was going at you too.
I appreciate you showing up because I don't trust these two. Not the way they were doing it.
No. Can I have your card? Sure.
I'll send you a copy later.
And not everyone is always educated around here as well in their phone release. So we try to do that.
And that's part of what this is, the education. But they didn't want to talk to me about it, though. They wanted to talk to you about it, so you had to do the
When I go to a restaurant, I don't want to talk to people walking by.
I don't even want you to show up. Tell dispatch. He's a guy with a camera.
The manager just wasted city resources over a guy with a camera. And what the auditor said was in fact true. If you don't want to be filmed by someone in public, don't be in public. Unfortunately for the manager, the auditor was not removed and he continued filming. The next case also involved a Karen who called the police after seeing a dog left in a car parked in a Walmart parking lot. On June 28, 2023, a man parked his car and left to shop in a Walmart in Texas. Before leaving, he cranked up the AC until the car was at a chill temperature. A Karen caller complained about a dog in the car and called the police. Moments later, Officer Haley arrived on scene.
Hi, baby. You okay? Huh? Is this your car? Yeah. Okay. I was this close to breaking the window out. It's 95 degrees. It means it's over 100 inside the vehicle.
I've been in there.
Windows have to be cracked. There's got to be something.
I was trying to keep the air conditioning in for him because I was literally.
Okay, go to open that door for and crack the windows open for the dog, and then use your driver's license, please. $428. I'm out with the vehicle owner. Hi. Okay. Hi.
You can feel it's not.
It's 95 degrees.
If it's inside,
it means
the AC. And trust me, I love my dog.
The car isn't running.
I take him with me everywhere.
Okay. I just need to see the driver's license.
I don't have one with me.
Do I have any ID with you?
No.
You know your driver's license number?
What did I do wrong?
This is a criminal offense. Okay.
What is criminal offense?
For animal neglect and abuse, yes.
No, I do not abuse and neglect my animal.
Okay.
I need a supervisor.
Okay.
No.
Driver's license?
I need a supervisor, please.
What is your driver's license?
Please, I need a supervisor.
I don't have one on duty right now.
She didn't even check the temperature in the car and started writing his details down for animal neglect. The man demanded a supervisor since he could tell that this officer couldn't take no for an answer.
Supervisor's turning back around and he's going to come out.
I would never beat my dog. I would just, it's not.
This is some of the worst temps. It's 95 degrees outside. That doesn't matter. It's.
If I cracked the windows, that would let the 95 degree air in. I literally had it freezing cold in there before I should.
I'm responding out to a call, okay?
Sure, I understand.
And this is me responding. I'm not telling you you're a bad dog, a dog owner, or anything like that.
Well, yeah,
I am here because I still have to do my job. I have to identify you now, okay? Because I'm out here for an offense.
No.
Okay. All right. Okay. Well, I'll let you talk to the supervisor when he gets out here. Hey. This is not the supervisor. This is a cover officer. This is my supervisor right here.
How you doing? How you doing, Sergeant Tyler?
Nice to meet you, sir.
Crossroads Police Fire, just show you that I'm Sergeant Tyler. Would you like to see my ID also?
I'm sure if they vouch for you, they.
Okay. Okay. So, what did you speak to me about?
Well, she, I guess, got a call about my dog.
Yes, sir, we did.
I parked the car, and I had it freezing cold in there. I literally got it just sitting there.
Okay.
I got it freezing cold.
Okay.
It's not sunny anymore.
Okay.
So it's not radiating heat or anything like that.
Okay.
And I went inside. I've been in there for 15 minutes.
Okay.
And I mean, what did I do wrong?
Okay. So when we get a call for service, okay, and especially when we do contact somebody, we do need to identify the person.
That's law.
Hang on, I'm not done. Let me finish speaking, okay?
Sure.
Now, we don't know you had your car at sub-0 degrees earlier today.
Sure.
We had no idea.
Right.
But somebody did call and say, hey, there's an animal left in the vehicle. It is hot outside. And the animal looks like it's in distress.
Right. And you came here investigated and figured in distress.
Right.
I don't know about that. But you came here investigated.
That's
That's what's relayed to us.
That's what relayed to us.
Both officers are lying in this situation. Have a listen to the initial call yourself.
I'm calling because somebody got their dog in the car and the windows is rolled up and it's hot out here.
Okay, what kind of vehicle is it?
It's a gray Chrysler 200.
And where's it parked?
It's parked towards the grocery end between aisle 3 and 4.
Okay, thank you very much. I've got this information put out for the Crossroads Police Department.
All right, thank you.
Nowhere does the caller say that the dog seemed in distress or the dog was fainting or panting. At this point, they are trying to arrest the man unlawfully. The man even reads the law to them.
I got a dog too. I love my dog as well. So when an officer does contact someone, they're required, especially when we believe that there could be a criminal offense, to identify.
82.03, I think it is.
Nice try.
This is what this country's become. This is what this country. You guys are like addicted to IDs, and you don't even know the law. Here, you know what? I'll stop. I'll look it up.
Go for it.
I'm going to show you because you'll be very surprised.
Look up build ID.
Yeah, no. Very identified. A person commits an offense if he intentionally refuses to give his name, residence, address, or date of birth to a police officer who has lawfully arrested the person.
They see that.
The police officer has lawfully arrested the person. Request. I will. Request you can be expressed.
When you do that, the consequences, now we have to impound your dog, and we don't want to do that either. You said you love your dog.
Yeah, that would be retaliation.
No, sir, it's not. We can't leave the dog.
If you guys
here.
want a massive lawsuit on your hands, I mean, you got.
That was retaliation. We can't leave the dog here in the car by itself.
Really?
Garth, as the man identified himself, showed the law to the supervisor, but he didn't understand it at all. Now he was threatening the man to impound his dog. Soon after that, the female officer tried to gaslight Garth.
We were called out here to investigate.
Sure, and you investigated. You realized the dog was not in distress.
To complete that, I'm going to need your identification.
That's not the way the law works. You
are
have this
prolonging
addiction
this.
to ID. I'm not prolonging this. This is unlawful detainment.
This is our duty. We have to identify you.
Show me the law.
You just read it out loud.
I know, and you're not understanding because I just read it to you.
I know. We understand it. We do this day in and day out.
Okay. So, you agree with me. The first part says I have to show my ID if I've been lawfully arrested, right? You agree with that? You guys are not even...
You just read it.
Okay. And the second part says I cannot give away false name. It does not say anything. Guys, really, I'm surprised. I mean, the way YouTube is now, I'm surprised you guys, the way YouTube is now. These videos are all over YouTube about the ID thing.
Is that where you get your education from? Is from YouTube?
No, I get it from Texas statutes, actually.
Okay.
You can see that she was just itching to get this man arrested. The supervisor goes one step further to illegally obtain Garth's ID.
There's two simple things.
You just admitted on camera that you're running my VIN to get my ID.
So we run tags all the time.
Yeah.
That's what occurs.
That's not a VIN number. It's a tag.
So we get identification of the owner.
I'm in a private parking lot right now.
So how do we know you own this vehicle?
Well, just open it up. My dog's in there. I mean,
You own the vehicle?
Sure.
We don't know that.
And now we have failure to identify.
No, you don't. My goodness, ma'am, you need to really get educated. Why won't you read it? I wouldn't lie to you. Just look it up. You won't even read it. That's how bad it is that you won't even read it. I'm telling you.
I'm out here with someone that I do not know who I'm out here with. I'm not going to get distracted in a cell phone or a computer.
To read the law?
Yeah,
Do you rather just arrest me?
I don't need to read the law.
Apparently, she doesn't need to read the law, because what she's doing is unlawful. FYI, Officer Haley was on the force for only 3 months when this incident happened. As soon as the supervisor went to make a call, Officer Haley's true colors showed.
A lot of people died for us to have these freedoms and not, for the police to just not walk up on you and just start demanding your papers.
I walked up on you because there was a criminal act that appears to be committed. Okay? There is a dog in the car, 95 degrees.
Is it sunny outside?
It's 95.
Is it
doesn't
sunny?
have to be.
Is it
doesn't
sunny?
have to be. You know how many dead dogs I pulled out of the car?
Yeah. Was it sunny when you did
know
it?
what?
How many dead dogs have you pulled out at night?
Oh, plenty.
Really?
Plenty.
Really? How many?
Yes.
How many?
And prior to law enforcement, I was a vet technician. I worked in the ERs and had to try to. Because people like you think that it's okay
people like
to
me?
keep dogs in the car when the
People
sun
like
is
me?
down. Because
For
you
15
think
minutes,
just because.
when you cool it down to freezing, right before, I mean, it was really, really cold in there before I got out. I do
don't
that
know this.
intentionally.
I'm here to do my job to
I know.
investigate, and you're
And
hindering
investigating.
that.
How are you gonna? What you're trying to do?
I need the
is-
identification, and right now the dog is having to sit in the car even further.
Yeah,
because
you really don't
will
care about
not-
the animal, do you?
You will not identify
You really
yourself.
don't care about the animal,
I am
do
here
you?
to do my job.
You're here to get my ID. That's all you want.
I need your identification to complete this process.
It's like crack, you guys.
It's required.
No, it isn't. Would you freaking read 3802?
Don't shine the light in my eyes, so I need you to lower it.
Is it lowered enough?
No, I need you to lower it so it's not shining in my eyes.
Is it lowered
Just
enough
like
now?
I would not turn down.
Okay. I got to turn the. Would you read it? It's right there. No. It's right there. You're not even going to read it.
No, I am not.
Do you realize
I'm
how
going to
bad
stand
this,
here with
Do you
you.
realize how bad this is going to look in court?
That's fine.
When you refuse to read the statute.
I am on a call. I'm not burying my face in a computer.
To find a law, you don't care. You think
I
you
don't
know
have
the
to.
law. You don't have to. You don't have to know the law.
I already know it.
You
I already know it.
You do not know this.
Her fragile ego didn't even allow her to read the law, because she knew if she read it, she wouldn't have any means to continue her crimes. Eventually, the supervisor came back and made a decision.
After you're long and gone from here, sure. And then if we have to contact you again, that'll be why.
All right.
Okay? Sure. You are free to go.
Go home, take care of your dog.
Please look up the law tonight.
Garth was free to leave, and the officers had to walk away with their tails between their legs. Garth eventually contacted the chief, and his reply was to blame him for prolonging the stop. Since then, Garth has hired an attorney and will most likely file a lawsuit soon. Let me know in the comments below if you want me to cover that lawsuit when it happens. That's all for today. If you liked the video, subscribe for more content. Thanks for watching, and while you're here, check out this next one too.
Do you guys exchange text messages? How do you guys communicate?
FaceTime. She'll FaceTime me at night when I'm not around.
Here's where I'm going to be brutally honest with you. There's your phone. And I'm pretty sure you know what some of those pictures are about.
Because right now, you know Stephen killed her. You know Stephen's been raping her. You know without her body, can he be charged with murder?
I don't know.
Sometimes you need to question the intelligence of an officer and allow higher authority to humble them.
So, listen, Ski, this is the time, okay? This is a very important juncture in your life.
Yes, sir.
Okay? Where I want you to be 100% straight with me. Let's go ahead and take all your gear off, okay?
Rookie cops are eager, they're enthusiastic, and sometimes they get a serious reality check from someone higher up the food chain. Because in the world of law enforcement, no mistakes go unpunished. Just like in this first one where the rookie cop's first arrest was himself. This rookie cop started his shift and was sent back home to shave. He stopped at Walmart for supplies. He had forgotten his body cam back home, so went to get it. Then he did the dumbest thing and busted his own door down and reported it as a crime.
Flash is 5-6.
Rita Theory Dispatch. This is Katie. How can I help you?
Hey, Katie. This is 622. I just got back to my apartment, and I think somebody broke in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I just, I need to have a unit come out here.
How old are you, Ski?
21.
21. You know how long I've been doing this?
Many years, sir.
23. So I'm pretty good about reading situations, you know what I mean? So I want you to know that first of all, you know, I can help you out if there's something else going on here, okay? But I need you as an officer to be 100% honest with me right now.
Yes, sir.
The supervisor was no stranger to rookies messing up and saw straight through his lies, but he was still giving him multiple chances to fess up.
Now, it's my understanding you were, when you called your mom, which you say was, you were sitting right here,
Yes,
was at 642. At 642, you were in Walmart.
No, sir.
So, listen, Ski, this is the time, okay? This is a very important juncture in your life.
Yes, sir.
Okay? Where I want you to be 100% straight with me. If you messed up and you kicked your door because maybe you forgot your key, maybe because you were pissed off, stuff happens. If I was in a bind and I had to kick my door, I'd kick my door. Okay? That's when we gotta help each other out. If you made a mistake, you made a mistake. But this one I need you to be straight with me 100%. You don't want to start your career with a blemish. Okay? So there's other things that I haven't told you yet that lead me to believe you're not being 100% straight up with me.
The rookie said he was 21 years old. I think the minimum age somebody should be allowed to be a cop should be at least 25. This guy was way too young to be a responsible cop.
I looked at the boot patterns. What do you think I saw there? Okay, it's okay. It's not the end of the world, man. But I need you to be straight with me. Okay? Why did you kick it? Were you locked out?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That's all right. But here's the thing, man. When you do something like that, especially in this career, you call your buddy Munoz. Hey, dude, I got locked out. I had to kick my freaking door. Probably going to be in trouble. So I'm assuming maybe you thought, what, that you were going to have to pay for the door because you kicked it or what?
I knew that.
Yeah. Okay. So why did you kick it?
I did get locked.
You got locked out? And couldn't find your key, or it was in here?
That was all that was in here.
It was in here. Okay. All right.
They noticed a child-sized boot print on the door and immediately knew it was him. I feel like I'm watching a child get scolded by his dad. He's definitely not ready to be a police officer.
Is I need you to take off your gear, okay? So you can just put that down. You can just put your phone down or whatever. But I'm gonna take this from you, okay? Is this triple? Is it a thumb release? Okay. Okay. Let's go ahead and take all your gear off, okay? Keep in mind that this doesn't have to be the end of law enforcement for you, okay? This is a misdemeanor. It's not a big deal in the grand scheme of things, okay? You might have another shot in the future, but you can't start your career out with a false report, okay? It is a crime, all right? I think maybe, you're 21 years old, and I'll tell you right now, I barely at a level of maturity where I was. Okay? So I don't want you to beat yourself up about this. But these things happen. You're young, you made a mistake, you made a bad call. And this could be an important life lesson to you. Okay? But at the same time, now that with our department anyway, your credibility not so good. Okay. I'm just being straight with you.
He got fired because the detective realized if he lied about this, imagine what he would lie about during an arrest. The guy lost his job, got a charge, and still has to pay for the door. Genius.
You want to keep that belt, or you want to just give it back to Pat?
I'll keep the belt. Yeah, because you said you didn't want it anymore, so.
Okay. No problem. Oh, wait, that. Hold on. You can take your phone with you, bud. I'll let you use your phone while you're there. Okay?
All I can touch is the side of the wallet on this side.
Your phone on this side?
Wallet and nothing in the front. Nothing on this side.
Okay.
Did you, I saw you were getting your mail. Is your house key on that same keychain?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, you didn't put it in the car, right?
I don't think so. No.
Where'd you set your mail down at?
Back behind the TV.
Imagine lying to a cop who has been on the force before you were even born. Good thing this guy was arrested and fired. He would have abused his badge and been a source of humiliation for the entire PD. While this rookie got caught lying instantly, this next one got grilled for messing up by his senior at the spot. Brittany, who'd previously been assaulted by Officer Patrick Akers, saw him driving in New Braunfels, Texas on November 6, 2023, and well, let's just say she wasn't thrilled. Her reaction? A middle finger. Akers' response? Prepare for some serious overreach.
Boy Charles Paul 5190, Boy Charles Paul 5190.
So this is that female, Trevino. She flicks me off as I'm going back to back of my patrol car, fails the single left hand to go into the left lane. She flicks me off, so I just wanted a second to make contact with her. How's it going? Officer Akers, New Braunfels Police Department. Okay.
I know who you are.
That's fine. Well, the reason why you being
over for flipping you off.
No, ma'am. The reason why
you are retaliating against me. You turned your sirens on and everything. Ran over here like a crazy person.
Okay. Well, ma'am, the reason why you're being contacted is you failed to signal lane change when you flicked me off.
Okay.
Okay. So go ahead and step out of the car. Step out of the car. I have 3 officers here.
He's hurt me before. Please don't let him.
Officer Akers' demeanor shifts notably the moment Brittany references their past interaction. His tone becomes defensive, and he repeatedly interrupts her attempts to explain the situation. This reaction suggests a consciousness of wrongdoing. However, the incident escalates further, and his anger continues to rise.
Yeah, would you mind, Henderson, go ahead and detaining her in cuffs?
No, because he's been illegal to me.
Okay, all right, we'll just continue the violence. You're under arrest for failed to signal lane change.
I'm under arrest for failing to signal a lane change?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm under arrest for failing to signal a lane change?
Yes, ma'am.
Stay still. I'm sorry. You guys just know this is bullshit. You guys just know it is. You guys know it is. You're under arrest. Grab my phone. Please grab my phone.
We'll get it. You want me to transport, or you think it's better?
Danny can do it.
Danny, would you mind just transporting? You don't have to do anything else other than transport.
It's only when a senior officer arrives, humbles Patrick, and teaches him a lesson. The officer asks him to turn off his body camera to spare him the embarrassment, so we have to rely on the audio from a phone call instead.
What's that? Yeah, she has a driver's license, but...
I'm gonna turn this off. No.
Yeah, she has a driver's license, but...
Why are we arresting her for a traffic infraction?
Well, she comes down the street, comes right towards me. As I'm walking back by the car, didn't do nothing, she flicks me off. Mm-hmm. And then as she does that, she gets on the lane, fails to signal lane change. Mm-hmm. See? You guys, it's going to be an issue?
Huh?
You think it's going to be an issue?
Given your history,
yeah.
So, any other person you would write a ticket to, right?
Yeah.
So, that's how you have to treat every interaction. Okay. So, if you would normally write a ticket to this person for this is something that you would normally write a ticket for. Then it's write a ticket for.
Yeah. You want me to go ahead, please?
Yes.
Yeah.
For the plate for Charles Paul 5990 for number 3 Volkswagen 4-door blue color.
ED35, cancel order. 217, can you bring it back up there? Can you take the handcuffs off? So let's write the ticket and go about it that way.
Sounds good.
All you're going to do is give her more ammo. All right?
Yep.
So write the ticket, just fill it out.
The officers then try to explain everything to her and somehow end up blaming the whole thing on her. They don't even apologize for Officer Patrick's overreaction.
You're good to go. So I understand that you flicked the officer off. That's not. So my question was, did you flick the officer off?
Yeah.
Okay. So here's the thing. Regardless of what your history is with Officer Akers, your intense hate caused you to flick him off, and then you committed a traffic violation. Okay? Had you just gone on about your day and not worried about flicking people off or anything like that, none of this would have happened.
I know, but
It just. Oh, it did? No, I didn't.
my intention
Let me get your signature on it. So here's the thing, right? Had you just gone on about your day, right? So your intense hatred is causing you to do other things that is drawing attention to you.
I understand.
You need to move on with your life and move along.
At this point, the cop was literally just gaslighting her. Everyone has freedom of speech, and no matter how distasteful it may be, flipping off a cop is still her right.
I always, you know, and I never thought ever could have happened in a million years. I never would have thought.
I'm not here to debate this situation with you. I watched the video. I know everything that occurred. Okay? I know about the court stuff, everything that occurred. If Officer Akers had done anything wrong, he wouldn't be here right now. Right? That's 100% true. It is. So you need to move on and not be running around flipping people off. Right? I get it. That's your First Amendment. If you want to flip people off, but what it did is it caused you to create a hazard into a traffic infraction right in front of an officer. Right? So, with your citation, we're all complete, so you're good to go whenever you want. But, correct?
I understand that bad things will happen to me if I do anything.
No, that's not what anybody's saying. Right? You flicking people off has caused you to do a traffic infraction right in front of an officer and caused you to get a ticket. Right? You can choose to be defined by your past, or you can decide what you want to do. Right? But if you choose to be defined by what happened to you in the past, then you will always continue to be that person. Right? Do you understand what I'm saying?
This case was a prime example of how a bruised ego can make a cop do dumb stuff. Do you think the officer should be punished for turning his body camera off? Let me know in the comments below. And if you liked the video, subscribe so you don't miss out on the next one we have in store for you. Thanks for watching. And if you liked this one, be sure to check out this next one too.
Here's my ID right here. You want to ask it questions? Hey ID, has Jeff committed any crimes or is he suspected of committing any crimes?